Hello, welcome back to 5 Minute Move. I, Danny Trejo, will lead you through a 6-minute video with a 5-minute workout. Today is Wednesday, which means it is upper body. And this week I'm demonstrating all our exercises with a barbell. You can use anything you want, kettlebell, dumbbells, resistance bands, a small dog. But let's go ahead and demonstrate some exercises. Bend over dislocates. This is gonna be a unique one and a different one. So hold the bar in your hand and come up and lean forward as far as you can for our mobility portion of this exercise. Then we're gonna go to overhead press. A lot of shoulders, by the way, today, so get ready for this. Overhead press with extension, meaning a light-ish weight. You're gonna press up and behind the head, really stretch the shoulders. Come back here and behind the head as far as you can. Then we're gonna go with the heaviest weight. You're gonna come here and go straight up. All right? And then, which is similar to the push press, which we'll kind of push that weight up with our legs, and then curl press, which is here, up. A lot of things happening here with the shoulders. It's actually all shoulders, so I highly recommend having 2 to 3 different types of weights. The first 2 exercises are gonna require your lightest weights, and then go to your heaviest weight with your military press and your push press, and then you can go back to a medium weight for curl press. All right, 9 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the 5 exercises for today. Remember, I'm using a barbell. You can use whatever you like, whatever you have access to. Does not matter to me. 1, and begin. Bend over, dislocate, so behind the back, lean forward, legs locked out, arms locked out. Really come forward as far as you can. This is a mobility exercise. You can do a lot of stretching the shoulder, the chest, the back, everything like that. Again, grab whatever you have available to you. I am using a very easy, lightweight 15-pound barbell that I have going on here. That's what this is, by the way. Very unique, different. I personally like it just because it's soft on the hands, because I have baby hands. 30 seconds left. You go doing that, bend over as far as you can. If you notice my legs are locked out when I get into that position, so are my arms, all that, it's actually gymnastics mobility is where that move is pulled from. So those bent over dislocates are specifically designed to get all that opened up. And then when we get into the overhead press, the extension version, you have a lot more mobility in the range of motion. And then of course, like I always mention, they all just line up. 6 more seconds, and we're gonna keep on moving. 2, overhead press, 2, 1, and barbell in front of the shoulders, then to behind it. Here to here. You want to stretch as far as you can, even get really wide on that bar, or those dumbbells, or whatever you have. Behind the head. Here, there. Further wide you go with the hands, the more you'll get in the shoulders, just like such. Again, go for speed, right? Strength is the only portion you really want to slow it down and go as heavy as possible. Everything else just goes fast. Quick, 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 quick. You only have 5 minutes for spending with me today, unless you're one of those hardcore people who like to do 2, 3, 4 times in a row of these videos. And I assume by the second time you watch this, you probably hit me on mute already. So I am not offended as long as you're doing them. Building habits is what we're here for. Building workout habits. All right, military press is next in 17 seconds. So go ahead and get that. Well, you're working out right now, so I guess you can't get that heavy weight lined up. 10 seconds. And then get ready to grab those heavy weights, whatever you have available to you. 4, 3, 2, 1, and again. Now you're gonna get closer. You want your thumbs about where your shoulders are, and then without moving your body, just press straight up. To be as hard as you can, heavy as we can. This is the pace I want you at. 2 to 3 Mississippi for every rep. Okay? Not a lot happening there. Just strict pressing over your head. Take it nice and slow. You can feel a lot in the shoulders, like I mentioned earlier. A lot happening in the shoulders. If you feel too much burning happening on the front side, when you press over here, bring it behind the head a little bit more. It'll help use what's called the posterior deltoid, the back of the shoulder. You use that a little bit more. You don't want one side to burn too much than the other. You don't want to create imbalances on you. 22 seconds, and we'll go ahead and switch on that. All right. Today, it's a lot of people would love the shoulders. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate an entire workout specifically to these beautiful cantaloupes, pears. I don't know, what do you call them? Coconuts, shoulders. 6 seconds left. 4, 3, now same position as military press, 2, 1, and now push press. This is where you have to use a lot more power. Bend the hips, bend the knees, and then use that. Because by now, if you did everything properly, you don't have a whole lot of strength left in the shoulders. Bend the knees and push. It's like you're jumping, but instead of jumping and putting all that force into your body, you put all that force into the barbell. So if I were to jump without the bar, I would be doing like this. Think of the same concept here, and then throw that bar overhead. As hard as you can. So power is. You're cocking that weight when you're bringing it down nice and slow, and then you explode through that weight, whatever you're using. All right. Highly recommend if you're working from home, invest in a a set of exercise bands. Exercise bands are probably 20, 25 bucks, and you can attach it to your doors. Actually, we're gonna do a specific episode just on that. 15 seconds left, where you can do everything we can here with exercise bands. Very cheap, and you can use them anywhere. I have a lot of clients who travel nationally and internationally. They take a bag of bands with them. They can work out anywhere. 3, 2, 1. Now curl to press. Hands about where your hips are, a little wider than your hips. Curl here, press. All right, this would be a medium weight. So now, this is our endurance section. It's just whatever you have left. See this pace that I'm going at? Pretty quick, but at 1 Mississippi, that's all we need. All right. Turn to my side so you can get a better view. Here, over at press. So right now, it should be like, I mean, honestly, if you can maintain the pace that I'm doing right now, you might have made it too easy on yourself up until this point, because you shouldn't have that much energy left. 30 seconds left of upper body. Upper body. All right, sorry, I did not mean to sing. I did not mean to offend your ears. 20 seconds left on curl to press, and then that's it. And then we can finish up for today, and you can get your day started, go make that money, go save lives, whatever you do for your daily work. 7, 6. All right, guys, here you go. Push as fast as you can. Remember, it's all about speed. 3, 2, big breath, 1, and that's time. There's the bell. All right, guys, see y'all tomorrow for some core work. Thanks for stopping by.